If you've been thinking about getting serious with your money, like actually serious, now's the time. The Motley Fool is offering new members 50% off their iconic stock recommendation service, Stock Advisor. This is the same service that's crushed the market with recommendations that have returned 1,057% since inception, compared to the S&P 500's 180% over that same period. This isn't guesswork. The Motley Fool has a track record of finding companies before they become household names. So if you want to invest smarter and you like saving money while doing it, go to fool.com/listen to claim your 50% off discount off a 1-year term of Stock Advisor. Again, that's fool.com/listen. Returns of 1,057% are from the Motley Fool's product Stock Advisor and measured against S&P 500 returns of 180% as of July 10th, 2025. Past performance is not an indicator of future results. All investing involves a risk of loss. Individual investment results may vary.
Hey guys, Brad Gilmore here. Want to give a big shout out to our title sponsor, Walker Texas Lawyer. If you or a loved one have been injured in an accident, whether that be a car, truck, motorcycle accident, or some kind of other issue, hit up Walker Texas Lawyer at 713-552-1117 or walkertexaslawyer.com.
Oh, Brad, what have you done now?
Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, and around the world. TV host, best-selling author, and radio personality Brad Gilmore brings you a collection of conversations with stars from movies.
Matthew McConaughey.
Brad Gilmore.
Mark Wahlberg.
Hey, how are you?
The legendary Mr. Christopher Lloyd. Christopher, how we doing?
I'm doing good. Great introduction.
Jessica Alba and Lizzie Mathis. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Kevin Costner joins us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Television.
Jimmy Fallon joins us this morning. Jimmy, how you doing, my friend?
Good morning. Thank you so much, Brad, for having me. I appreciate this, bud.
Kelly Ripa.
Brad, thank you for having me.
Comedy.
Jay Leno joins us. Jay, how you doing?
Hey, Brad, what's going on?
Chris Tucker is in the building. Chris Tucker, good morning to you.
Hey, Brad. Good morning to you. How are you?
George Lopez joins us right now. George, how are you doing, sir?
Good morning.
Music.
Lola Monroe.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
The legendary frontman of AC/DC, Brian Johnson, joins us right now. Brian, how you doing?
Good morning, Brad. What looking to talk, you me funny lad.
Megan Trainor.
Thank you so much, Brad. You're awesome.
Chloe Bailey joins us. I appreciate the time.
Appreciate you.
And more. This is The Collection. Now your host, The Boat.
Brad Gilmore!
Brad Gilmore, CW39 in Houston and ESPN Radio. Madelaine, thank you so much for taking the time. Congrats on the movie.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Look, I wanted to ask, whenever you jump into a movie like this, where you're knowing that there's going to be these 3 parts to it, and you're going to be portraying Maya over an arc, do you like to know like where it's going to go at the end of the story, or do you want to just take one script at a time and just kind of be in that moment?
I mean, I think in a perfect world, if we shot these separately, then I would want to be in the moment as much as I can. But we shot all 3 together. So I needed to know where I was going because I would shoot movie 3 in the morning on the first week and then movie 2 in the afternoon. I didn't shoot movie 1 until like week 3 or 4 of the shoot. So it was so all over the place that I had to know what was happening at every single step of the way. But I mean, I figured it out.
Well, was that difficult to kind of have to do that mental gymnastics and juggling to know where you're at any given moment and how to play the scene?
Yeah, I think, honestly, Riverdale, Charles Melton said it best. Riverdale, it was like our Juilliard where we got this like really intense training. So I would shoot episodes out of order on that show all the time. And so it did create a world where I can do something like this and feel confident in doing it. Of course, it's intimidating. Of course, I was overwhelmed at times, but I learned to take lots of notes and just make sure that I was really familiar with the material.
What I think working on a television show, especially one like Riverdale, is beneficial for another way in knowing how to like slow play a character. Because sometimes if you have a singular movie, you have to get this whole big changing arc in 2 hours. This one, you know how to slow play so that, you know, when we meet Maya at chapter 1, it's different than chapter 3.
Absolutely. It's interesting. I think usually you'd see all 3 movies like this have most of the action crammed into one. So you would see her like get the break in, then go through movie 2 and finish where she ends up in movie 3 in like an hour and a half. And it's really hard to keep up with the character's storyline and arc and believe that they'd get there that quickly. So I think that's the kind of the beauty of having this much time is I did get to slow play the character. I did get to spend moments of silence with her, moments of stillness, watching her kind of grapple with the idea of, if I kill something, do I lose all of my humanity? Am I still myself? Do I want to survive? How badly do I want to survive? Like, you're watching all of those decisions happen in real time. And on Riverdale, I mean, we had 22 episodes a season, 6 of our 7 seasons. So I had so much time to develop what was happening with Cheryl over a long period of time, when I had the luxury of knowing that. And I think there's like a lot of similarities there, as you said.
Well, when I think in a horror thriller, it's easy for it, to be a standalone 90-minute movie, whatever. You're kind of more there for the scare than you are for the character. But what I've loved in so far in this series is that you do buy into the character. It is a character piece in some ways as much as it is a horror film.
Yeah, absolutely. I actually think that's some of why the horror audience hasn't necessarily gotten drawn to it. It's almost like we've brought in a new audience into it because it isn't your typical horror film. And I think it's been kind of tough to market because it is a character-driven horror. It's a character film. So you're watching a woman go through circumstances that no one should ever go through. How do they manage? How do they change? How do they grow as a person? Where do they end up when they're pushed past their breaking point? That's really the centrifugal force of the film, which is, I think, different than most of these, like, the Strangers films or like slasher films, Freddy versus Jason. Like, it's not there for jump scares. It's actually there for a character development.
And was that the appeal for you? Is that like there's something meaty in this role? It's not just, scream and run from the chainsaw guy?
Look, I think there's something great about scream and run from the chainsaw guy. I totally understand why people want to do that. But for me, it was the challenge of shooting 3 movies at once. I'm that sicko that reads that and is like, I have to try this once. I have to see if I'm capable. And then also, there was just so much material to play with this character. And they were giving me so much creative allowance. I wouldn't even say freedom because we really came up with this together. It was more creative allowance to like really make Maya a human being and to really make her have thoughts in certain moments that maybe weren't on the page. And I think that allowment of that. And just, I love things that happen run and gun. So I was shooting another movie. I got offered this. They were like, it starts in 3 weeks in Slovakia. And I was in Canada and I was like, let's do it. They're like, it's 3 movies at once. I was like, oh my God, okay, let's go. So I think I like that part of the industry where it's like, everything's just like, hurry, 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 hurry. And then I'm like, okay, I'm just going to do it. I love that kind of like spontaneity of my job.
Yeah, well, you know what? You did a phenomenal job. The movie is great. I'm bought in. The horror people are coming. You're bringing everybody into this movie. So Madelaine, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate the time.
Thank you.